Motiram Katwal is an organic farmer. Like the generations before him, he still works the land with a pair of oxen and a traditional wooden plough. Uprela is a small mountain hamlet perched high above the Kulu Valley across the Beas River. At nearly 8,000 feet above sea level, life here is shaped by the mountain, its seasons, and its demands. For generations, families here have lived by farming and by raising cattle, sheep, and goats. Their terrace fields produce peas, potatoes, maize, wheat, barley, and other seasonal crops. Each summer, the sheep and goat leave the village, following ancient migration routes to the alpine meadows bordering the Great Himalayan National Park. It's been a full day of intense farming, but the day is not over for either them nor for most of the other villagers. Life, very often, for them is relentless. The mountains have their own rules, needs, and demands. Demands which must be met or things start to collapse. Now the rain has started, and so much is still to be done before home, before rest. Here the rhythm of life has changed very little. Organic food is increasingly valued around the world, often selling for much more than conventionally grown produce. But its price rarely reflects the extraordinary labor hidden behind every harvest. In the mountains, fertile soil is not simply found, it is made. And making it begins long before a single seed is planted. For most people, the working day ends with sunset. For mountain farmers, another begins. As daylight fades, Motiram and his son Narendra climb into the forest. The leaves beneath their feet are more than fallen foliage. They are the first ingredients of next season's living soil. Nothing here is wasted. The forest gives back to the land, and the land in turn sustains those who care for it. Suddenly, Narendra notices something hidden among the leaves, a guchi, one of India's most prized wild edible mushrooms. It cannot be cultivated. It appears only for a brief season in the upper Himalayan forests, a rare gift from the mountain. One of India's most valuable wild edible mushrooms, it may sell for between 20 and 30,000 rupees per kilogram, a rare mountain delicacy. Organic farming begins not with crops, but with livestock. Without cattle, there is no manure. Without manure, there is no living soil. Kubja shares this responsibility. While Motiram and Narendra gather leaves for compost, Kubja gathers grass to feed the cattle. Today's fodder will become tomorrow's harvest. For mountain women, the working day rarely ends when they leave the fields. There is always another journey, another load to carry.
संतान मैंने भेजी थी मैंने कटना किस कारण खा बीज
Kubja smiles. This is the grass we need. Scatter a few seeds and it grows. The work continues. Kubja is not alone. Across the village, families are following the same rhythm. Where there are cattle, there is work without end. Many people walk 10,000 steps each day to stay healthy. For women in these mountains, that journey is simply part of everyday life, often carrying heavy loads up steep mountain paths.